So what do you do if you're living on Staten Island and a wild turkey shows up in your yard and proceeds to lay eggs? Well, one homeowner called 311 to see if he could do something about it. Turns out he can't touch it. Got to let the turkey do its thing. John Shumo has the full story. John, what happened?
Yeah, Bill, when I grew up on Staten Island in the 70s and 80s, it was rural. We had some chickens running around in Richmond Town, but we definitely did not have wild turkeys. The island now has them, hundreds of them, and everyone who lives in a neighborhood on the East Shore has a story to tell. The latest comes from a man named Richard Gambardella. The 71-year-old is now sharing his front yard with a turkey and about 20 of her eggs. He first noticed the nest outside his Dongan Hills home earlier this week. He says the expectant mother is aggressive. She's protecting her babies, and he's looking over his shoulder every time he comes and goes from his house. Gambardella wants them gone. He called 311. 311 referred him to the ASPCA. The ASPCA referred him to the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation. It turns out you need a special wildlife license to remove turkeys or their eggs.
You have no idea what's here. You have no idea. You go with a car, they walk right in front of you, they don't move. They're going to cause an accident, or a kid's going to be walking with something and they'll attack the kid if he's eating something.
Now, Bill Gambardella says he's willing to wait this out. He's not going to put the eggs in a box and move them himself. In 2016, federal wildlife officials went to Staten Island and rounded up about 100 birds, relocated them. This is all in an effort to curb the turkey population there. Also, an animal sanctuary located in the Catskills took about 200 more. Hundreds, though, remain, and around 20 or so are waiting to hatch in Richie Gambardella's yard. Bill?
Oh, well, free-range turkey. All right, wonder how the omelet would taste. Thanks, John. All right, I want to bring in an expert on the issue of wild turkeys. He is one of our area's premier hunters and chefs. He's with Good Times Hunting. Please welcome Kevin Beadle. Kevin, welcome back to Chasing News. How are you?
Great, Bill. Thank you. I appreciate you having me in here.
So let's talk about this for a minute. The guy comes out of his house. He's stuck now. He's got this mama bird who is being very protective over the eggs.
Okay.
The question is, why has Staten Island not solved this problem? And could you, in your opinion, as an expert hunter, hunt in a place that is so densely populated?
Absolutely. I think the legislators haven't tried eating wild turkey. That's the only explanation that I can give you for not having a legal hunting season. I'm not sure if they do. I'd like to find out if they do, because I could actually give him a hand. That hen is beautiful bait for the big Tom nasty Turkzilla turkeys that I'm after.
Now, so the male turkeys that's the better meat?
It's the male turkeys are the only meat because we can't hunt the hens. The hens have, they could scratch you, they could claw you, you can't do anything to them. You just got to take it.
So this is not an exaggeration. These wild turkeys can actually be dangerous.
They have big spurs that come off their legs, and that's what the males fight each other with. They'll fight a human if you provoke them. I mean, they're a nasty bird that need to be eradicated on a limited scale, for sure.
You got me thinking about Thanksgiving, Kevin. You got me thinking about the next meal.
They're delicious.
Kevin, always good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks, Bill. Appreciate it.
You bet.